Show me what you have.
Oh yeah, so we have some tacos and we have a Nashville hot chicken sandwich. So
Nice.
coming all the way from Vegas here in California.
Hi guys, this is Virak from Bionic Buzz and we are here tonight on the DGA Hollywood. What is a cooking show? It's going to be an amazing competition and we will meet tonight amazing chefs. So please stay with us and stay tuned. How did you spend the Emmys night?
What's that?
The Emmy. The Emmy
The
Award.
Emmy nights. Unfortunately, I spent it at the Emmys, and the seats were terrible. I mean, the seats were fine, but there was no padding, and 2.5 hours in the same metal seat was not comfortable.
But did you enjoy yourself?
Well, I enjoyed the show that I work on was best show. That's important, and I'm glad that Coleman won because he deserved it, and that was great. So all in all, fine. I don't care for award show because I don't think that what we do is a competition. I don't think it's apples and oranges. I think there's a different way to do it where everybody wins. But we're getting there slowly. The movie industry will be the last to adapt.
And tonight this is a competition too, but it's maybe a little bit different because chefs will competing to each other.
Fine, they can do that. That's fine with me. It's just performances, one performance versus another performance. There's no comparison.
So what is your role tonight? Will you be one of a judge?
I don't think so. I'm just here to enjoy the show.
And the food?
And the food. Oh, well said. Yes, absolutely.
So I guess that you are vegan, right?
I am vegan, yes. No, that's right.
When did you become vegan? Probably.
I became a vegetarian in 1975, and I became a vegan in '94 when I did Babe. So I became a vegetarian because I went through the stockyards in Texas for a whole day with animals on either side of the road as far as you could see, all waiting to go into the slaughterhouse. And I thought, I can't do this anymore. It took me about 10 years to finally get so that I was a vegetarian. When I went to do the picture Babe, every animal that I would work with in the morning was on the lunch table, not the same animal, but the same kind of animal. And so I would see the duck that I worked with and the pig that I worked with. And so it was, I thought, I have to go as they say, the whole hog. I have to take responsibility for this to make a contribution, and this is my contribution. I've made others since then, but I think it's the most important because it's the one I can communicate to people that they can make a difference and that difference is what will save this planet. The planet's going to be fine, but our species, sentient life on this planet is in peril. And if you want to do something about it, being a vegan is an incredibly great first step because it makes you look differently at everything else.
So with that little piglet in the Babe, did you get some special connection also? So do you know the history of him?
They're only babies, so they're only like 6 or 7 weeks old. A 6 or 7 week old human baby also does not relate much. It's got other things going on, and they do, and that's the way it should be. But they were trained very carefully and very compassionately, and to watch their handlers, every shot was a gag. In other words, it took training to get them to walk together and look at each other because animals don't do that. They always look where they're going. They don't talk. But this was, you wanted them to have a conversation with the person and so they're talking and they're looking around, and that was all a gag. So that had to be taught to 46 or 48 pigs, little piglets, every so often, and then after 3 weeks they would be too big and you'd have to replace them. So they taught them all the gags in sequence and made a wonderful film.
Yes, we remember of it, and you earned an Oscar nomination for that film.
Yes,
Hi, it's really nice to meet you tonight in this wonderful premiere. So please share your inspiration with us.
My inspiration was just wanted to do something that was going to be vegan, bring veganism into the mainstream and create something that showed what the lifestyle could be about. And so it was so important in that creation that we not only focused on the food, but we focused on the lifestyle and said, we're just like everybody else, but we just want to show a compassionate way of doing things.
What is the lifestyle of to be vegan?
That is our goal, so you know, for the entire company, the creators of PEELED and VKind, is to remove animals from the supply chain. And in doing that, we build what we call the veg economy. So we no longer have to exploit animals to live. We actually never had to, but we have been conditioned to do that, and now we're not going to. We're going to move this to another level.
When did you become vegan?
I became vegan 6 years ago. I turned vegetarian in 1998.
What was the switch? Do you remember what made you switch your lifestyle?
When I turned vegetarian, I had a friend that was vegetarian and was telling me about the lifestyle. I was walking on Venice Beach. So I'd already given up red meat and everything, but was still eating chicken. And there was a booth by PETA, and there was a butcher that was there with a baby lamb that had a knife at its throat. And I saw it, and I connected, and I said, I'll never touch meat again. And at that point, I became an activist.
So please tell to the people that what is the difference between a vegetarian and vegan, because sometimes it's still not clear for people.
It's not clear. And vegetarians are amazing. They're on their journey. We're all on our journey, and I want to welcome you where you're at. The difference between veganism and being vegetarian is that with veganism, we try to remove animals completely from our not only our diet, but our lifestyle. Being a vegetarian, you usually still consume dairy and eggs. And as you probably know, consuming those still causes suffering and the death ultimately of animals.
What can we expect from the show tonight?
Well, it's going to be a roller coaster ride. Episode 1, part 1, I should say, it's very exciting. It sets the foundation of the show. Part 2 takes you on a whole other journey, which would never normally come to market. I will tell you, not to market, but come into play. One of the things that I want to say about the show is it's real, it's authentic. There's nothing fake about it. The things that happened weren't planned. We thought we had a poltergeist at one point because all the equipment was going out. It was amazing. And we put it all on film and put it out there.
And just please, because we missed the introduction in the beginning, please share your social media and your name with us.
Sure, my name is Star Simmons. Our social media, you can follow us on VKind app.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it. And you are here tonight because will you be a judge, or are you supporting, or you are curious of the food?
Oh, I am absolutely here in 100% support. I am vegan, so it is very exciting to be at a 100% vegan event, and how exciting that this is coming to TV.
That's wonderful. So you are 100% vegan. What is your favorite vegan dish?
Oh, that is a tough one. I've got to say, I do like the cashew cheeses that are coming out. They have moved forward leaps and bounds, and they are delicious.
What is your expectation from tonight? We're going to watch the show and we're going to see this premiere, but so will you try some food after?
Oh, absolutely. I am actually very excited to try all of the food, and I'm excited to meet all the chefs and see what they come up with.
Please share what is your upcoming project, or what are you working on currently?
I literally just got back from Hawaii. I was shooting a romantic comedy, so it is coming soon.
Can we know a little bit more about it? Who did you work with?
No, unfortunately, I can't say any of those things, but if you watch my Instagram, you will see all about it when it comes out.
Please share your social media, your Instagram with us.
Okay, my social media, my Instagram is C Schroeder Act.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Thanks. Hi, Chris. It's really nice to meet you tonight. Yeah. So you are one of the celebrity judge of the show PEELED. Please tell me, what will be your method? How will you choose the best chef?
I can tell you that we're really compassionate towards the animals with this show. That's the whole point of PEELED, right? Is compassion towards the animals and our climate. But when it comes to judging our contestants of the show, we're very honest with them, because we want our contestants to be able to grow from this experience. We want them to become better chefs. And ultimately, at the end of the day, we're looking for the next hottest vegan chef. So we're pretty hard at times.
How do you remember the best meal in your life?
I remember the best meal of my life. because it just took me to a different place. It was able to transport me to a destination. And if you're eating good food, it really has the ability to do that.
And please update about yourself. Where are you know what project you are working on?
So right now, my day-to-day, my everyday is being a private chef. We do have some other things in the works right now with my husband's company, Unger Media. So I would just say to look out for it. I can't really talk about it at this time.
Please share your social media with us.
You can find me on social media at Vegan Chef Chris Tucker.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I'm Babette, Chef Babette Davis, the owner of Stuff I Eat restaurant in Inglewood, and I play a host in the show, PEELED.
How did you prepare to be host of this amazing show? How did you prepare?
You know, I'm so excited about the show. It was extremely easy, and there was really no preparation because each one of the chefs are absolutely amazing, the best spirits ever. So it was actually just fun. The whole thing, the whole filming, everything was just like a party.
Did you know them before?
No. So I didn't even know Shabnam, the co-host with me. I met her on set. So it's been amazing. It really has. And it's all plant-based. It's all vegan. Everybody was vegan. The makeup artist, everybody was. It was amazing. Really. It was fun.
What is your favorite dish? What you ever made?
Oh, me? When I make a dish, I like raw food. I like eating food that has not been cooked. So right now, I am all over this kale salad. This kale salad blended with cashews and garlic and basil, fresh basil, and you blend it up and you pour it on that chopped kale. Oh, I could just eat tons.
So what would you make for a date?
For a date? Spaghetti. Something simple and safe.
Thank you so much, and please share your social media with us.
Thank you. Oh, I'm Chef Babette on Instagram, Chef Babette on Facebook. No, on Facebook I'm Babette Davis. They shut down my Chef Babette page. But yeah, you can find me Chef Babette.
Thank you so much, Babette. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, so I was one of the competitors for season 1. It was really exciting, one of the chefs.
When was the first time when you started to cook by yourself?
Wow, you know, my grandma, she really taught me how to cook when I was younger. We always did early palate tasting, and I was always playing with her. She inspired me, and I think the first time I cooked alone was when I got to college, like most people, and at first I could just barely steam broccoli, so.
So it was a veggie food. How is about your idea about vegetarian food? Are you totally vegetarian or are you doing it for the show?
Yeah, I'm actually vegan. I'm completely vegan. I've been vegan for over 10 years now. Back when I went to culinary school was almost 20 years ago, and I was not quite vegan yet, but I've been vegan for 10 years.
Do you think it's going to change in the future?
I think I'll die vegan, and I'll probably live to like 120 because of it, because I started so young.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you. So you have to tell me about your method. How will you select the best food and the best chef?
Well, certainly we are compassionate with animals, but when it comes to judging those vegan chefs, we are cutthroat. We want the best vegan food that there is, and we know that they're capable of doing it, so we want them to deliver. So really you're looking for not just taste, you also have to have texture. So it's taste and texture, but if you're going to deliver a plate that isn't really beautiful, why bother? So it has to be everything. The presentation has to be there, the smell has to be there, the texture has to be there, and of course that taste.
And how do you remember your first cooking experience when you cooked first time alone?
When I cooked first time alone vegan, or when I cooked first time alone ever?
Both.
Well, my mother was a wonderful cook. My mother inspired me to cook. So I grew up being really familiar with food, touching it and cutting it, and I wasn't afraid to get into the kitchen. So I think my favorite experience, I never really liked eating meat, even long before I was vegan. I think my favorite experience in the kitchen was when I just said, I have no recipe. I'm going to open the refrigerator. I'm going to look at what's about to go bad, and I'm going to make something great with it. So for me, cooking is all about creative expression and getting rid of my nerves. So I love it.
What is your favorite dish?
Oh my word. My favorite dish ever, the favorite dish that I make.
What you made?
Oh, well, my favorite dish that I make is plant-based gyros. So it's all about the spices, whether it's vegan or not. Cooking's all about the spices, so I get in there and I make plant-based gyros with a lot of different spices, like a smoky flavor and cumin and paprika, and I go to town.
And please update us what project you are working on recently.
I just launched a business. I'm the CEO of VegTech Invest, and we have the world's first and only plant-based innovation ETF on the New York Stock Exchange. So for those of you who like to dice it up in the markets, you can buy EAT-V.
Thank you so much, and please share your social media with us.
Oh yes, of course. You can find me on LinkedIn, Elizabeth Alfano, and the same with Instagram and TikTok.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Are you nervous about it?
A little bit nervous to see what it gives, on TV versus being in the moment and just enjoying the experience.
So what is your biggest fear, that to cut your fingertip or just to make something wrong, or the timing, or what?
My biggest fear was to let my mind just get the best of me and not enjoying, but I feel like I did just that. I enjoyed myself immensely, and I'm so happy that I participated, and this is what matters.
Please share something about the competition. How can we imagine it? So will you have a time issue, or will you get the ingredients what you have to create from all of you, or you bring your own ideas?
I feel like the creative and the producer were very clever. They just picked everything that worked from different shows, and we've got some timing, we've got some ingredients to incorporate, we've got also some liberty with our creativity. So I guess it's like the best of both worlds.
Yeah. And please update something about yourself. What are you working on currently?
So I have been a personal chef for now a little over a year, and I work primarily with local, organic, and minimally processed food. And I just started working with restaurants and bakery across the US and in Europe to create menu items that are vegan for that new vegan clientele. This is what I'm really hoping to develop in the future.
Share your social media.
Yes, my social media is Ma Table Vegan, and it's on Instagram. You'll be able to find all my recipe. I post multiple times a week, always new content.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, so what is your method? How can you judge? What is your method for judging?
Well, I'm a vegan chef. I have opened up restaurants around the world. I'm the first vegan chef to be on Gordon Ramsay's Hell's Kitchen, actually, and that gave me a lot of visibility to be able to be here and be a greater voice for the vegan community and perpetuate the mission in a benevolent way that's not only benevolent for animals, but benevolent to people who don't quite understand why veganism is so important yet. So,
when did you become vegan?
I've been vegan for 7 years. Yeah, it'll be 7 years in December, right after Christmas.
Do you think it's just a period in some people's life and can switch back, or it's like forever?
Well, personally, I can't judge what anybody does with their own life. I've had a lot of friends who were vegan and they went back because of health reasons, but I think that there's just sometimes a lack of education of people knowing that you can heal yourself with vegan food, both physically and mentally, spiritually, in all of the ways. So I think that if anybody is curious about why to not be vegan, it's better to research why to be vegan, and the evidence does lie there. It's just not quite as obvious as all the other information that's available to us.
What was the best vegan dish what you ever tasted?
The best vegan dish I ever tasted is actually recently. I'd have to say that it is Matthew Kenny's spot in San Francisco. It's a new Italian place. And it's agnolotti. So good.
Thank you so much, and please share your social media with us.
Yeah, it's at Vegan Chef Josie, both on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I'm also the CEO of Sophie's Kitchen, the plant-based seafood company.
So did you involve of the whole organization, when they started to organize the PEELED and this competition, did you involve in it from the first moment?
I was actually involved before it started. Star had dinner with me and one of my friends in Las Vegas, and they talked to me about it before it was even solidified, but all the credit goes to Star and Josie for everything they did for the show, and all of the other team members who came together to make it happen. I was very lucky to just show up. Yeah.
When did you start to be interested in vegan kitchen?
I became interested in veganism about 4 or 5 years ago. I lived in the Congo with Jane Goodall, who's a primate conservationist, and she kept encouraging me to remove meat from my life, and I eventually did. But I worked for about 10 years in chimpanzee conservation.
How do you remember your best vegan meal?
Well, my best vegan meal is associated with the time of night and the mood. So it might not be the classiest, but I really like breakfast foods at the strangest hours.
So please update about yourself a little bit. That what are you working on recently, or what are you working on currently, and what did you work on recently?
So I'm the CEO of Sophie's Kitchen. So we're just trying to get plant-based shrimp, crab cakes, fish fillets, and fish out into the world. We have spicy teriyaki and carnitas and different meat alternatives. So we're just getting those things into retail and food service. And then I'm also working on the TV shows and everything else that I can to help conservation and the plant-based movement.
And please share something about how will you judge tonight?
Well, tonight I don't have to judge anyone. It's all done. All I get to do now is enjoy myself. If I'm going to judge anything, it'll be myself probably as I'm watching the episodes.
Please share your social media with us.
Yeah, it's Woodruff Miles. It's Woodruff Miles at it's at woodruff.miles. So, but I'm Miles Woodruff, the CEO of Sophie's Kitchen, and our Instagram handle for Sophie's Kitchen is Sophie's Kitchen Foods.
Thank you so much. Thank you. What brought you here tonight?
I'm here because I want to support this incredible TV show. I'm a vegan, and I've never seen a vegan cooking show before. I think there's nothing like that, so I'm incredibly excited, and I think it'll be nice to show the general public that vegan food is delicious, and hopefully it will convince people to try more vegan food and become vegan, because no one in my family is vegan, and convincing them to have vegan food is so difficult. So I think the show will be really helpful.
What is your favorite vegan dish?
My favorite vegan dish, where to begin? I would have to say, I love vegan pizza. You can't go wrong with vegan pizza. Also, any vegan pie, whether it's like apple pie, peach cobbler. I love junk food. It might not look like it, but.
Please share your social media with us.
Yes, you can follow me on Instagram at Jessica Ross Official, or TikTok, I am Jessica Ross.
Thank you so much. Nice to meet you, Diane. So what brought you here tonight?
Well, I'm really excited about seeing what's on the menu, so to speak. I think it's very interesting. Whenever you take something in the kitchen, it's like taking chaos and making orders, so I'm excited to see what the competition is about.
Are you vegan yourself, or you just like vegan food?
I'm not vegan, but I am gluten-free, so I always find it's interesting to find different combinations that are unusual and to bring something elegant to your plate and enjoy every day.
Do you remember any of your because you're not vegan, I ask it in a different way. So do you remember what was the vegan food what you really loved, what you tried?
Well, I think it's pretty easy to go vegan if you understand that you're eating everything plant-based. So a lot of times people have things in their diet already that can just be a little bit more friendly, also to the environment. So I think that's really important.
And please update about yourself a little bit. So what is the project you are working on right now?
So right now I've actually got a couple of things in development with a few producers that have been good friends of mine over time. I'm excited about crossing over into that area as well. And as soon as I have something I can share, I will.
Thank you. And please share your social media with us.
It's at Diana Lansling. At Diana Lansling.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Nice to see you. So what brought you here tonight? Are you vegan, or are you coming for support and trying nice vegan food?
I'll tell you what, I have been vegan for like 25 years. I'm so passionate about veganism. I have a vegan cooking show that we're in pre-production right now. We're shooting it in 2 weeks. And it's a scripted, like The Office. So I had to come, show my support, and of course try the vegan food. That's what it's all about.
What is your favorite vegan dish?
My favorite vegan dish? Gosh, I've been just trying these new homemade vegan burgers with black beans and putting all these amazing herbs and vegetables, and it's so good. So just things that I make.
And what's going on with you right now? What project you are working on currently?
Just the vegan show right now. I'm 100% into that right now.
And so it's 100% full-time job, right?
Yes.
Okay, what after? What plan you have for the rest of the year or next year?
Just shooting some more things. I have a group of girls that we're doing a reality show about female empowerment. So we are kind of in development of that right now. So I'm excited to get that going. I'm passionate about, doing the female empowerment thing. So yeah, just doing all these wonderful projects and just constantly working. It makes me happy.
Please share your social media with us and we can update.
Yes, Kathy Kolla, all social media, KATHYKOLLA.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So it's really nice to meet you tonight. And this is a vegan competition. Please share something about your vegan connection.
Yes, well, I actually tried to be vegan for a while and I didn't do so well. And all I've ever wanted to do is just, help the planet, help those around me, and really get more into it. So it's been a journey. It's progress, not perfection, but, one step at a time.
Yeah, veganism is it's an unknown art, really. I mean, vegans are winning the gold medals in Olympics, and we're still not attuned to how beneficial it is, which doesn't make any sense. So now that we have a platform, I think we should get the word out a little bit more, right? Yeah.
What is your most favorite vegan dish?
Oh, gosh. What's yours?
There's a soy imitation of meat that comes from Erewhon. When you get the soy meat with the Spanish rice blend, it's fantastic. With the quinoa, yeah.
I would have to say my friend Nicole just gave us this amazing thing it's love lox. It's like salmon, but it's lox, but it's not lox. It's so good.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
That was amazing.
So I'm sold on that one. Yeah.
Please update about yourself a little bit. What are you working on currently?
So I am the creator, the producer, and host of Good Day Live with Michelle and Kyle. Kyle is also a producer and a host for the show, and we do that every day, Monday to Friday, and we have incredible guests on, and we just have a really fun time.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're working on. There's other things behind the scenes as well, but she actually has a web series out. I just submitted to Sundance. There's a lot of things in the fire, but our focus is getting the word out and making sure everyone has a good day.
Please share your social media in the end.
Oh, it's at good_day_live on Instagram and TikTok, and you can see Good Day Live on Amazon and hear us on all the major streaming platforms.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you.
Have a good night.
Very nice to meet you tonight. So we are here on the competition, what is about vegan kitchen. What is your connection to vegan kitchen?
So I have done my best to be 100% vegan. I'm almost there. It has healed my body, cleared my skin, helps with the joints and everything, even mental health as well. Nutrition is directly connected to our brain and our emotion. So it's very important to feed our body with all natural ingredients and food from the earth. Also on this show, there's 4 female chefs, and I love to see the women rising up and having a platform to do their thing. So that's really exciting to see too.
What is your expectation the Tonight Show?
I think that we are continuing on the conversation about veganism, and we're making it cool and we're making it fun, and people have a chance to learn about vegan food and see it in a different perspective.
Do you think that the show will also going to be interesting for people who are not actually 100% vegan?
Yeah, I think the skeptics, I think they're going to change their mind. Yeah.
What is your favorite vegan dish?
At home I'll do avocado cucumber with seaweed, the crunchy seaweed sheets with veganese. Yeah.
Sounds really good. And please update about yourself. What are you working on now, currently?
I have a new show, House of Royale, Haus of Royale, and we are going to be bringing mostly women on to talk about women in the music industry and in the entertainment industry in general, and what we deal with and how we cope and survive and all of that stuff. So, yeah.
Please share your social media with us.
Rochelle Royale Music is my Instagram, and then the link in the bio will send you to everything else.
Thank you so much. Hi, very nice to meet you again. So please share, why are you here tonight?
Well, I love cooking shows, and I'm not vegan, but I love vegan food. So I'm here for that, and always to support friends who ask me to come.
Maybe tonight you're going to change your mind and you're going to go for the vegan lifestyle.
Yeah, you never know. I'm watching that show, the Dahmer show about Jeffrey Dahmer. If you don't know the story, it could make you go vegan.
Do you have any favorite vegan dish?
Oh God! Well, I cook all the time, so we make a lot of desserts, and they're all vegan.
Please update a little bit about yourself because I haven't seen you for a while on the red carpets. What's going on with you?
I'm always around. I've been doing a lot of voiceover work during the pandemic. A lot. I am on the new film, The Batman. I do a lot of voiceover in that, and I'm doing a documentary right now. So very busy.
What is the current job? What you're working on?
The current job is a documentary I can't talk about. I signed a non-disclosure, but I'm working on it next week. Signed contracts, all good.
So what is your expectation about tonight, the show?
I'm hoping it's an exciting show. I don't know that much about it. I'm hoping it's one of the elimination ones where they slice a chef every week, but I don't know. I love reality TV, and I'm just looking forward to trying the foods later.
Are you excited to try some vegan food tonight?
Of course, I love vegan food.
Okay, thank you so much for stopping by, and please share your social media for those people who don't know.
Oh gosh, on Instagram I'm Erin Murphy Bewitched. On Twitter, I don't even know what I am. If you Google Erin Murphy, you'll find me. I'm very easy to find.
Thank you so much, Erin.
Of course, thank you.
And we are here tonight on the peeling cooking competition, and it's a vegan event. Please share something about that, about your connection to the vegan kitchen.
So I'm actually vegan myself. I went vegan a couple years back, and it's just been something that's really helped my health and my wellness. So I'm really excited to be here and just kind of see what the chefs prepare.
So you relatively not for a long time you are vegan. What made you change your mind and switch for vegan lifestyle?
So I actually do have lupus. So it was something that my doctor kind of recommended that was going to be better for my body and just better for me to manage lupus. So once I started, I realized that there was not just those benefits, but also the health benefits for your body overall. And so I just really like it.
Was it difficult to change your lifestyle?
At first, yes. But once you start realizing that it's not just hummus and tofu, and you can actually do a lot of other things with fruits and vegetables and stuff like that, you realize that there's a lot more options out there, so it's easier.
What is your favorite dish, vegan dish?
I love using the Impossible meat to make tacos because it's a great alternative to tacos, especially if you like them. So you can kind of make whatever you want with that, and the Impossible meat offers a lot of options too.
Please update about your recent work. What are you working on currently?
So as I said, I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm working on an album right now. I just signed with Bentley Records last month, so I'm excited to see what this collaboration will provide me, and I'm excited for you guys all to hear my album as well.
Please share your social media and where will we find you on the virtual world?
So you can find me on Instagram and on TikTok at Blair Woods Official, and on Twitter at Blair Woods Music, and then on Spotify at Blair Woods as well.
Thank you so much. Thanks. So I ask a question again. Why you think that we need to eat more vegetables? Because scientists say that we are designed for eating meat also.
That's true, but many of us, it's very lopsided. It's like 9 to 1. We eat 9 parts meat, 1 piece vegetable. So I think most folks do not get enough vegetables in their diet. Almost nobody. So if it's delicious, if it's creative, then we're going to eat more vegetables and more of a vegan diet, and that's good for us.
What are you looking for tonight? What is your expectation for this show?
Well, I was kind of looking for the vegan wine, if there is any around here. I'm going to check it out because we're starting a wine company, and the vegan part of it is incredibly important. So I just want to see if it tastes as good as the regular. So let's give it a try. I'm hopeful, I'm optimistic, and look forward to giving it a whirl.
And please share your social media with us, and just introduce yourself again because I'm not sure.
Sure. I'm Dee Dee Sorvino, and on social media, it's Dee Dee Sorvino. And Facebook, Dee Dee Sorvino. Everything is Dee Dee Sorvino. It's very easy. And our wine coming out, Sorvino Vino, all about food and drink. And I'm really looking forward to tasting the vegan food and watching the show.
Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you,
dear.
Thank you. I'm so sorry to stop you, but I have some technical issue with the camera.
Was a vegan ice cream that was fabulous with a type of a graham cracker crust, but it wasn't, and then fresh berries over it. I mean, how it was so delicious and healthy all at once.
What is your expectation about this show? Will you get some ideas?
Well, I'm not really a cook, but I love to eat, so I'm sure I'll get some ideas of what to order.
Maybe you get some idea for your next exhibition in the Hollywood Museum about vegan stars?
You never know. Maybe all the chefs that are here tonight. It may be fantastic.
Have you ever met with stars? Have you ever actually did an exhibition in the Hollywood Museum for cooking shows or something?
No, not yet, but this may be the first. It's certainly cutting edge.
Did you meet some stars, celebs tonight who you want to invite next time for the Hollywood Museum's red carpet?
Always, always.
Thank you so much for stopping by, and please share what is the next exhibition, what is opening in the Hollywood Museum?
Well, we're getting ready for Halloween, which will open any week now. It will be fabulous. Frightening and fabulous. It's called Monsters, Mummies, and Mayhem.
Oh, wow, we are very curious. We're going to be there. Thank you so much for stopping.
I'm Simone Reyes, and tonight I'm not just here for PEELED, but I'm actually one of the cast members on Unchained TV's first reality show about pigs.
Oh my God, about pigs?
Yes.
What can we know about this? Because tonight we are here on a vegan event, but usually, unfortunately, pigs are ending up on tables sometimes. So what can you share?
More often than not, they're ending up on the dinner table. But people are starting to rescue pot-bellied pigs, and when they learn about the personalities of pot-bellied pigs, they're starting to realize that, oh my gosh, they're smarter than my dog. They're smarter than my toddler. And they have true emotions and they have true feelings, and people are now beginning to realize that how could you ever eat your friends? Right? How?
That's very true. So, are you vegan yourself?
Oh, I've been vegan since the 90s. I've been vegan a long time, and I credit it with giving me the ability to sleep better at night, just knowing that I'm not contributing to the pain and suffering of others.
Okay. What is your favorite vegan dish?
Oh, you know what? I'm old school. I'm from New York. I love a good vegan pizza. I love it. It's my favorite.
What is your expectation of the show? It's a premiere tonight.
My expectation is that more people are going to get excited by the thought of vegan food and a competition involving vegan food in a way that, like, a lot of people think, oh, vegans eat rice and beans all day, or they eat broccoli all day. Now they're going to see that we have a giant menu of delicious options, and that's really exciting to me.
You never miss meat?
Sorry?
You never missed meat from your meal?
Oh, God, no. Oh, God, no. Meat actually gives me the heebie-jeebies when I look at it, because I don't look at it as a slab of meat. I look at it as a crying mother or a scared child. That's how I see meat. So, no, I never miss it. No, no, no.
Please share your social media with us.
Yes, at Simone Reyes. Pretty much on everything. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And you are here tonight because you are supporting, or you want to try some nice food, or so why?
I'm all about supporting veganism and plant-based diets. I feel like for whatever reason anyone explores a plant-based diet, whether they're going fully vegan lifestyle or not, we're all working toward the same goal.
When did you become vegan?
I've been vegan for 5 years.
What made you change your lifestyle?
So I adopted what I call a compassion mindset. So I have compassion for other beings, animals and people alike, compassion for the planet, and compassion for myself.
What was the biggest change that you experienced in your body or your soul?
I feel like in my body, I just felt like I had more energy, and I found like my baseline that I could work from. As far as spiritual, I realized that if I could thrive without doing it at the expense of another being, that spiritually it would help keep me centered. Yes.
What is your expectation this TV show tonight? What is premiered?
So I'm really, really hoping that I can sit and enjoy a cooking competition show for once in 5 years. I have been just chomping at the bit to get back in front of a TV to watch a cooking competition show. So I'm super excited.
Please share your social media with us.
Yes, it's Vegan Bae Dom, VGNBAE Dom, DOM.
Thank you so much. Thank you.